All the world's buildings combined account for 1/3 of global energy use and 1/5 of all greenhouse gas emissions. 1 in 3 people don't have access to safe drinking water, and in industrialized countries too, supplying high-quality drinking water in almost any desired quantity will become a future challenge in the face of global warming. Securing a supply of perfectly hygienic drinking water in sensitive areas is no matter of course and demands advanced technologies.
Viega, connected in quality. This is our promise. Viega is probably the best producer of water and heating piping systems in the world. We produce and install more than pipes and fittings. We are developing piping systems, mainly for drinking water and heating applications. Our mission is to make people's lives better, working closely with our market partners around the world, with systems that help to supply clean water and save energy, and which will contribute to achieving ambitious climate goals.
Our purpose, installing lifelines for the buildings of tomorrow, gives us a very clear direction. We ensure safety in buildings, comfort in homes, drinking water hygiene and energy efficiency. This is what really drives us every day. We see our responsibility in particular in maintaining clean drinking water in building, while improving the energy efficiency. Energy use in buildings is responsible for almost 20% of global greenhouse gas emissions. And the energy demand is continuously increasing. In 2050, 2/3 of the world population will live in cities, and this is almost 20% more than today. We normally heat our water in buildings continuously at more than 60 degrees. This is a really large part of the building's energy requirement. We often flush hundreds of liters out. And if this is not done, stagnation of the water in buildings creates hygiene problems, affecting our health and creating economic damage. And that's where we come in as a quality guard. We've developed intelligent water management solutions that recognize and regulate deviations before risks arise. We not only control the drinking water quality, but also found a way to manage it in a resource-efficient manner to save water and energy. So in this way, we make a sustainable contribution to energy-efficient buildings and our health.
Health, comfort, energy efficiency and sustainability are the contradicting requirements for the building of tomorrow. Our answer to that is an intelligent building infrastructure that can perfectly adapt to the needs of the humans and minimize the environmental impact. For example, the control technology of our underfloor heating system brings heat where people in the building need it and boost energy efficiency. Breakthrough innovation requires the smartest brains in a creative environment. We passionately believe in research and development and invest a lot in our R&D centers in Germany and Switzerland.
Being close to customers for Viega is extremely important. We have our teams who are helping to design and develop projects, but also doing installation. We are, if needed, available at job sites. A great example of our activity is actually the building we're in here. The Met here in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, about 113 years old, went through a significant renovation a few years back. During this renovation, 3 miles of ProPress copper pipe have been installed to move potable water. Other examples would be the Allianz Arena in Munich, Elbphilharmonie in Hamburg, as well as the Bharati Research Center in the Antarctica. You would find us also in hospitals, as well as multifamily, single-family, but also industrial buildings. As a global corporation, as well as citizen, Viega takes this role in being mindful and not wasteful with energy very, very serious.
We work closely with our partners in all markets. Our employees in the sales offices and in the field are the first points of contact. In our seminar centers, we transfer our knowledge to our customers with a clear focus on practical applications. An important part of our training courses is efficient planning and construction. We want to reduce the resources we use and ease the burden on the environment. Here at our German headquarters, Viega will create a new leading-edge training facility. The Viega World set new standards in digital planning and building, and also in terms of sustainability. The Viega World building has already been pre-certified by the Deutsche Gesellschaft für nachhaltiges Bauen, EI, the German Sustainable Building Council, as Germany's most sustainable educational facility. This is comparable with the highest levels of international certifications such as LEED or BREEAM, with the same quality as the well-known international benchmark Zero Energy Building.
As a family business, we plan for the long term and make sustainable investments in all areas of the company. We want to develop products and technologies that save resources and improve our quality of life. At the same time, we want our manufacturing process to use fewer and fewer materials and resources without compromising product quality. This is where we work on issues such as energy efficiency and the avoidance of waste and wastewater. And we are well on our way. Right now, we are taking a close look at all areas of the company to see where we can become even more sustainable. At our German locations alone, we have reduced our energy consumption by 10% in the last 5 years, thereby cutting the specific CO2 emissions by 30%. We are also constantly striving to reduce water consumption at our production sites. In some production plants, we use the water up to 5 times before finally feeding it into the wastewater cycle.
It's our Viega team that is working on the lifelines for the buildings of tomorrow. This purpose, our culture, our leadership, and our values are really important to us, especially as owners. We take them very seriously and work on them deliberately and quite enthusiastically through many projects. This is why we don't just measure performance, but our purpose and even our meaningfulness.
We constantly strive to keep improving across all our departments and locations worldwide. I enjoy this challenge every day. What could be more rewarding than getting up each day knowing that you are doing something for our children and the future generations to come?